drama. Episode 5. The Tracks of Fear. Part 2 of 3. Written by Jamie Evans.
Oh, my head. I really need to learn to stop drinking. This is a lot even for me. It's a wonder I'm not dead. Where is everybody? Who knew how long my current bender had been going on? I'd begun drinking after my fight with Abigail back at her mum's church. That had been the day of the disastrous events at Vanderburg Academy that had resulted in the death of one of the students. Things had turned vicious. I'd said things that perhaps I shouldn't have, and I'd stormed out, leaving the only friend I'd had in a long time behind. I really had hit rock bottom this time. I had no idea when I had gotten on the train or where my destination was. I couldn't remember anything except the steady flow of amber liquid as I self-medicated my feelings of inadequacy and fear. I tried to look out of the window, to at least get a sense of where I might be. It was no use. The velveteen blackness of the night pressed firmly against the windows, punctuated only by the torrential downpour that pounded on the carriage's windows. I made my way up to the front of the carriage to try and find help, but the door was locked. A small window looked across the short chasm of darkness between the two carriages and into the next compartment. That too looked empty for the most part, aside from a single passenger who seemed to be slumped over asleep, a discarded bottle of booze laying sideways on his table. A man after my own heart. What was that? An intercom. Hello, can you hear me?
It is coming.
What? Who is this? What's coming?
It is coming. Move quickly. Save. That bird.
What are you talking about? You aren't making any sense. Hello? 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 Hello, are you still there? The other side. I peered out the back end of the carriage, but there was nothing to see but more inky blackness. That was strange. I thought I had glimpsed the back carriage when I'd woken up. A wave of sickness washed over me, not from the hangover, but from the confusion, the sense of disconnect that filled me. I had been drunk many times before, but complete blackouts and memory loss, those were rare for me. There had to be a way I could get in touch with the driver or somebody. Then my eyes fell on what I was looking for. Set into a small indent in the wall was a red lever. A sticker beside it read, "Emergency brake, for use in emergencies only." Well, maybe it's stretching the definition a bit, but what the hell? That was anticlimactic. Well, let's not panic. Panicking would be bad. Let's stay methodical here. First tool in the paranormal detective's toolkit. A good dictaphone. Okay, where do I begin? I've no idea what day it is or what time. I'm on a train of which I do not know the destination, nor do I remember boarding in the first place. I seem to be the only passenger on this carriage, though I can see somebody asleep in the next carriage along. A strange voice on the radio warned me that something is coming, and, judging from the inhuman howl that followed his warning, it's not something I want to meet. Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
James? James, is that you?
Abigail!
It's me.
Oh, thank you, God. I'm so glad you're alive.
What do you mean?
I was worried the signal would have gotten you by now.
How long do you think it's been since we last saw each other?
To be honest, I don't know. Do you know?
I'm afraid not.
Really? I'm a drunk, I expect this. Why can't you remember anything?
I don't know. We were arguing and you walked out on me and I just don't remember anything between that and waking up here.
And where is here? Where are you?
I'm on a train of some sort. I'm in the engine carriage.
At the front of the train. Abigail, that's fantastic. Could you possibly convince the driver to stop the train momentarily? Or at least send a steward or something down to help me?
I don't think I can do that.
Even a ticket boy would be acceptable. Please, anybody.
That's just it. I don't think there is anybody. I don't think there is anybody driving this train.
What do you mean, no driver?
I mean, I can see the driving compartment from here. The door is just standing open. I've been calling for help for the last 10 minutes and nobody has so much poked their head out. They're either ignoring me for some reason or there is nobody driving this train.
That's impossible. Somebody has to be driving.
Are there any passengers on the train?
Not in my carriage. If I look through the window, I can see some guy sleeping in the next carriage. I haven't been able to rouse him, though. Hello? Hello, sir? Can you hear me?
Okay, I get the point.
I don't understand. Can't you go up to the compartment and check on the driver?
That would be difficult. I'm sort of tied up.
Tied up?
I'm chained to a series of pipes, and I've already tried pulling free before you ask.
Chained. Every new thing I learn about this train, the more worried I get.
There are no keyholes, James. The chains are locked into some weird box. There are 3 of them that need to be undone.
3?
Yes, why?
I expected you to say 4.
Why?
I don't know. I'm very confused.
Have you finally drunk enough booze to give yourself permanent brain damage?
Possibly. Are there any clues, anything at all?
There is a small inscription on the box. It says, Verum est libertas. That's Latin, isn't it?
Yes. Verum est libertas. Freedom. Something freedom. Truth in freedom, or trust in freedom, maybe. My Latin's rather rusty.
Well, I'd really like to get out of here if that's possible, so are you able to make your way up the train?
If I can get the connecting door open.
James? James, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Momentary interference. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Like a scream.
I can't hear anything over the rain and the noise of this train.
Do you have any idea where the train is going, Abigail?
James, I don't even remember boarding the damn thing.
Strange.
What about where you are? Is there anything that can help you?
Well, let's see. I already tried the emergency brake. Oh, how did I not see that before?
What? What is it?
There's luggage.
Luggage?
On the shelf above the seats, there are bags.
So, where are the passengers?
My thoughts exactly.
Do you have any of your equipment with you?
I have a spare K2 meter in my pocket and my dictaphone.
Oh, try the K2 meter. See if you can find anything with that.
Screw it. I'll try anything at this stage. That's very strange.
What? What?
Yeah, there are batteries. Why isn't it...
What's happening? Tell me something.
The K2 meter isn't working. I mean, it's got batteries in it and it's turning on, but the meter's not even picking up a base level.
So, it's broken?
It must be. Let's see. I could try going through everyone's bags. Seeing as nobody's here, I don't think they'd mind.
Oh, wait, I just had a thought. Before you do that, the dictaphone, is there a tape in it?
Yes.
Check if there's anything on it. You might have left some dictation on there that tells us why you're on this train and where it's going.
Oh, that's an excellent idea. Well done, Abigail.
Thanks.
Well, let's give it a go.
So awesome! I showed him how I picked locks and we got to investigate a real crime scene. I feel guilty for being this happy when the Rawlinson family has died, but I just can't help it. He even liked my dictaphone and let me make notes on the case. Dan showed up and ruined it though. I think my mission to get James Hunter's help was successful. He agreed to come to Greenvale with me. Ah! I literally can't believe this. He's a little different to how I imagined. I think he's had a tough couple of years, but it's okay. Maybe I can help him as much as he'll help me. He says that this is going to be dangerous, but I'm prepared to see this through, even if it kills me. Kills me. Kills me. Kills me. Kills me.
Enough of that.
Well, was there anything on it?
It appears I picked up the wrong tape. It's one of yours.
Oh. Which one?
From the day we met.
Oh.
You were my biggest fan back then. I remember how ridiculously excited you were. I was so hungover that morning.
I'm more than your fan now, James. I'm your
Then why did you lie to me?
James, I didn't exactly lie. I mean, I just didn't tell you.
A distinction without a difference.
What are you doing? James? Please don't start sulking. James, please. I'm scared. I'm alone and I'm scared and I don't like it, so please just don't stop talking to me.
I'm here. I'm just going through the luggage. Nothing useful there. Ah, that's more like it.
What was that?
Somebody had a bottle of wine in their bag. Oh, that's the medicine, all right. You know, after 2 years of being a drunken hermit, I rather consider myself an expert in it. And let me tell you, I've never found a hangover cure quite so effective as don't stop drinking.
Now really isn't the time.
Oh. This bag, it belongs to a child. It's mostly just kids' stuff. Packets of Skittles, a colouring book, a bunch of loose crayons, a soft toy. But here there's a photograph. It's a young boy, he can't be more than 7 or 8. He's with 2 smiling adults, his parents. On the back they've written, "We miss you so much. We love you."
Are you okay?
Why?
I know this stuff is sensitive for you.
I don't want to talk about it. Ah, red bag.
Red bag?
The voice on the intercom. It said red bag. I've just noticed there's a dark red bag on the luggage shelf.
What voice?
The one that warned me to be quick, that something was coming.
Oh, what's something?
No idea. Don't want to find out. Aha!
What is it?
It's a toolkit. There's all sorts in here. Screws, nails, hammer, screwdriver, spirit level, tape measure. This bag must belong to an engineer on the train or something. I know what to do. If I can't open the door, I'll go around it.
What are you doing?
Getting some Dutch courage. Okay, here we go. Ugh.
What's going on?
I've broken the window. I'm going to try and crawl across the roof of the train.
Are you insane or just drunk?
A little of both, I think.
James! Be careful.
Of course. Ah! Ah! The thing that had dragged me back into the carriage was a monstrosity that defied definition. I was immediately reminded of the old cosmic horror stories of H.P. Lovecraft. Images of elder gods and eldritch creatures called to mind. I tried to back away from the creature as fast as I could, desperately running to the door I knew to be locked. Help! Help! Help me! Help! The man in the next carriage was stirring, waking up at long last. He was so familiar. No, it couldn't be. He was me. Like a switch flicking in my brain, I knew what I had to do. Listen to me. I don't have time. I know you won't get all of this message, but you should get the important parts. It's coming. I'm not quite sure how long it takes, but you need to be quick. I don't know what it is, but it is coming. You need to move quickly. You need to get to the front of the train. Save Abigail. Please, whatever you do, you must save Abigail. Start by looking in the red bag. It's full of tools. My time is up. I hope you have better luck than I did. Goodbye. Where? Oh, my head. I really should learn to stop drinking. This is a lot even for me. So wonder I'm not dead. Where is everybody? Wait, no. No. Something isn't right. Storm outside, fast train, intercom. Hello. There's somebody there, I know it. What? Who is this? What's coming? How long? I need to know how long. That's the key question. How long do I have? I knew it. This has happened before. It's all happened before. Oh, why is it so hard to remember? Somehow, time is looping back on itself. Come on, I need to remember. Somehow, I had been caught in a time loop. Trapped in a train carriage with barely any resources. My only friend held a prisoner, and something lurking just outside, waiting to come in and get me. Each time I failed, the monster grabbing me and absorbing me into itself. Each time I awoke back in my seat, knocking over the glass bottles. Each time I spoke with Abigail and we squabbled. Each time I shied away from her topics, behind the wine I found in the first bag. I have no idea how many times I went through the loop. It was difficult to recall each time I woke up. Each time was like starting from scratch. I know I tried to climb over the roof at least twice more before realizing it just wasn't possible. One time I tried to fight the creature with the tools I found in the toolkit, but that didn't work either. I tried hiding from it under the seats, that didn't work. I tried using the hammer to pry open the door, but it wouldn't budge. I needed to get those electrics to short circuit, but how could I do that when I couldn't reach them? Finally, I had an idea. Abigail.
What?
I think I've got it.
Got what?
A way out of the loop.
You keep saying time loop, but I haven't noticed anything strange.
You haven't noticed that we keep having a similar conversation over and over again?
No.
I suppose you wouldn't. You're part of the test.
Test?
A confined space, a time limit, a creature to scare the hell out of me. This is some sort of test, and I keep failing it.
How?
Firstly, I keep drinking the wine.
Well, I did tell you that drinking now wasn't appropriate.
You did, and I should have listened. The truth is I drink because it makes me feel better. Isn't that crazy? People think it's to drown sorrow and the like, and I suppose it is on one level. But really it's because I like it. Because it gives me a thing.
A thing?
All my life I defined myself by one question, one piece of knowledge that I hunted for. When I gave up my work, I had nothing. I became nobody. I suddenly realized that there was nobody to miss me, nobody to check in on me or see how I was doing. I could have vanished from the world and nobody would have noticed. Drinking gave me a thing to define myself by. It's something I am. A drunk. I know, it's stupid and puerile, but it's the truth.
James!
What?
One of the locks on the box just released. I'm only caught in 2 chains now.
I knew it. Verum est libertas. Truth is freedom. That's what it wants. It wants me to tell the truth. But who? Who could have set this up? Ah, here you are. Right on time.
James, get out of there!
Don't worry, Abigail. Listen, I'll see you again shortly. I'm going to have to go through the long way round, back through the loop.
You'll forget everything again.
No, not this time. I have a theory. The dictaphone. The tape still has stuff that you recorded on it prior to me waking up here. I think the dictaphone is still working. James, this is you. Listen to me. You have roughly 18 minutes. 18 minutes before this thing comes and gets you. Also, and this is very fucking important, stop drinking. I'd better leave my usual message. Listen to me. I don't have time. I know you won't get all of this message, but you should get the important parts. It's coming. I'm not quite sure how long it takes, but you need to be quick. I don't know what it is, but it's coming. You need to move quickly. You need to get to the front of the train. Save Abigail. Please, whatever you do, you must save Abigail. Start by looking in the red bag. It's full of tools. My time is up. I hope you have better luck than I did. Goodbye. Okay, you ugly freak. Do your worst. But just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
Starring Jamie Evans as James Hunter and Isabella Barbieri as Abigail Corbin. Narration by David Anthony Green. Opening and closing themes by James Crow. Haunted, the audio drama, is created by Jamie Evans, with all episodes produced and directed by Jamie Evans and Benton Hodges. Audio engineering by Benton Hodges, Charles Topping and Jamie Evans. Haunted is a production of Impala Films and is recorded at Free Sprite Media Studios, with special thanks to Duncan Newham for equipment support. Thank you for listening to this audio presentation. Come back next week for the next terrifying chapter of Haunted, the audio drama.